Alright team, let's go through our checklist of stuff. Okay, so let's see. Level Mate Pro turned off.
Check.
Okay. And propane shut off.
Check.
Okay, TPMS.
Check.
Okay, let's see. Wheels have been torqued.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Dog crate secured.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. And the slides are ready to come in?
Yes, I went around the whole area and made sure everything's secure, the doors are closed, and
Perfect.
yes, we're ready to pull the slides on.
And lastly, our swimming pool supplies.
Swimming pool supplies.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is David.
I'm Tina.
And you heard us say pool supplies.
Pool supplies?
What
How
the
do
heck?
we use pool supplies?
Well, we use several things. So we use pool noodles.
Pool noodles.
For one.
Grab you
And
some pool noodles.
Get you some pool noodles. You can get them at Walmart, any big box store.
Yeah.
You can get them. And what we use them for are for several things. One, we use them in the microwave. And I'll show you that in a minute. We use them for the doors. And if you have a slide out, like in the bedroom area where there's a slide that's pretty high in the air, you can use a pool noodle
On the
there.
outside.
On the outside, yep. So we'll show you that here in just a second. Okay, so pool noodles. What do we use them for? Well, one, we use them for the doors. And you may have seen them in some of the other videos. You might have seen them here on the floor, but you know, we didn't know for sure how well these straps are going to hold up. I mean, so far they've been fine, but we've heard and seen other people talk about their doors slamming shut, right? And then it ended up breaking either the bottom part of the door or maybe the door jamb where it was hitting. So what we did is,
well, first we lock it. We make sure
we still do latch it.
We always make sure it's locked.
Yep.
And then what we do is we cut a pool noodle. You can see it here. We've cut a pool noodle the size of the door, and we slide it right in here. And this keeps this tight, so that way the door doesn't slide and travels. You see?
Correct. And so even if the door strap were to break open, and this is in place, and it's nice and snug, it's going to keep the door from possibly bouncing around. We've not, of all the 16,000 miles we've traveled so far,
we've had no problem.
I've never seen this really get lodged out of place. I've tripped over it, but yeah. I've never seen it get lodged. Sometimes these things will compress a little bit, and to combat that compression, what we've done is we've taken some paper towels
and just slid it right in,
and we just kind of wedge them in there.
And it gives a little, even more of a secure, tight fit.
So we do that for the bed, for our RV anyway, the bedroom, and also for the bath, which Tina's going to show you again.
Here?
Yep.
We still keep the lock, and then we secure it in here. And the same, you could always put a little piece of paper towel in there, just to help give it a more secure fit in case you've cut it a little too short, or maybe it's compressed. You can have a little extra fit there. So
Tina, tell them about the idea of a bigger round pool noodle, what we were thinking about that.
Well, I looked for one, and I haven't been lucky enough to find one. So if anybody sees the bigger ones that are
bigger. So the reason for the bigger pool noodle was to make it wider than this door jamb here. So for example, these are just wide enough to keep this in the door jamb. But if we had a wider one, we could notch out the pool noodle and slide it into this to hold it in place better, at least on one end. Same with B on this, on the bedroom door here. But as Tina said, we've not been able to find a larger pool noodle. I don't know if they're sitting on some ship out in the ocean somewhere or something.
Yeah, I've looked.
Yeah, she's looked. All right, so that's the pool noodles. Tina, there's one more you want to talk about, right?
The microwave.
The microwave.
So one of the other things I use a pool noodle for is the microwave. And you think, pool noodle, why am I using a pool noodle for the microwave? Well, we have found in the beginning of our travels that our microwave plate, which is glass, and our microwave plate ring would always slide around within the microwave, and we were afraid it would break. So we were using the pool noodles for the door, so I thought, why not cut a pool noodle the size and put it in the microwave? So what I did was I measured, and I slide this pool noodle right in, And as you can tell, that it has condensed some. So to combat that, I have slid a little piece of paper towel up in there to give it more of a secure fit, and it works perfect. So there it is, and we've had no problems with the microwave plate or ring sliding around in there. Eventually, I hope to get another pool noodle. This year, I haven't had no luck finding the new ones. So, but yeah, we've had no problem.
And only because they've compressed some, right?
Yeah, only because they compressed some over time, and we've used this since
3 years.
Yeah. So we need to get a new one.
Okay, so the next one on the list are beach balls.
Beach balls?
Beach balls.
What do you use beach balls for in your camper?
So what we do, or what we did, is we have slide toppers, and we take these, you just partially inflate them. I mean, you don't need a whole lot. This is actually still maybe a little bit overinflated, believe it or not. But what you do is you put this in between the slide and the slide topper to help create a hump at the lift on the slide on the topper, in order to keep water from pouring out, most likely near your stairs. I'll show you what that looks like here in just a second. Okay, so this is a perfect example. So right now, as we're stepping out of the door, here's our steps, here's our door, and you can see here's our slide, and here's our slide topper, and you can see there's some water up here. Well, that water oftentimes will come pouring out about right here, especially when it's really raining, and it's trying to come out now. We take these beach balls and we simply put them here like this, and that'll create enough, well, it creates quite a bit of hump, as you can see, to keep the water from coming out near here. Again, we've seen it where it will pour down, and as you're walking out the steps, sometimes you get a little extra wet on the backside. So on heavy rainy days, we'll put those there like this. Now, some have taken many of these and went all the way down the slide topper, and we've tried that before. The problem is getting them out. So you end up having to take a stick, push them out the other end, and pick them up. So I use two. I used one here and one on the other slide. All right, so the next item are flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Or water shoes, whatever these things are called. I guess they're water shoes.
Yeah.
So we use these on occasion when we are at a very nice private park, or even a state park for that matter.
Or KOA, which have a very high standard on their...
At least the ones we've seen so far.
Yeah.
These are great. So if they have a very nice shower room, and you might want to use that instead of your RV, you can use these. You walk in, you're not walking in barefoot or with your tennis shoes, getting them wet, or even when you try to get redressed after a shower, sometimes, your feet are still a little damp, and it's kind of hard to get your feet in the socks and shoes. So these have been great. Plus, some of these, you can just shower in them, really. Mm-hmm. So, also, like Tina had brought up earlier, that if we are at a site where there is no sewer hookup, and you want to extend the life of the tank filling up, mm-hmm. You don't want to take a 30-minute shower in your RV, filling that gray water tank up. So you can head down to a nice bathhouse, wear these, and
keep your feet
clean, dry, or not dry, but keep your feet clean. So you're not walking out of the shower room barefoot or with wet feet and socks and tennis shoes. Next item is beach towels. But not beach towels like, well, you could use them this way. I mean, if you were at a beach and you needed beach towels,
or the swimming pool,
swimming pool, or whatever. But we use the beach towels for our puppies, or mm-hmm. our dogs, Denver and Annie. A lot of times in the mornings, or if it's raining out like it is right now, when they come in, their bellies are all wet, their feet are all wet, sometimes muddy, mm-hmm. and we need to get them dried off because they have a tendency to hop over to Tina,
or want to hop
on the couch, or hop in the bed. Yeah. So first thing we do, we put the towel basically on the floor
by the door,
and we set them in there and dry them off, let them go on their way, and then grab the other pup, do the same thing. All right, the last item on our list, honestly, I never heard of these before until I saw a video about it, and that is
Turkish towels.
And I have to say, I am quite pleased with this. They dry you off very well. They dry quick overnight.
Fast absorbing.
Yeah, they're fast absorbing, they're fast drying, and these are big. I mean, I don't know. I'm 6'2", and this has to be
About almost as tall as you.
I could do a magic trick with this.
Yeah, you could.
So anyway, yeah, fast drying overnight. It dries you off quickly, and the lightweight. They're thin, so you don't have to carry all that bulk towels. The old terry cloth type towels, oftentimes would.
They don't dry as fast, and sometimes they can get a musty smell or just not a pleasant smell. So
plus they're still sometimes they're damp overnight. I mean, they just don't dry. I mean, even a 24-hour period, there's still a little dampness in some of those towels. So here, to recap, we have our beach towels for the pups, drying them off. We have our pool noodles, which we use for the doors and the microwave. Possibly, if you have a third slide, you can put them as a head bump. Our flip-flops and or water shoes, Turkish towels, and our beach balls.
If you found this video helpful and you liked it, consider subscribing, liking, and ring that bell so you can be updated when we get a new video. Thank you for joining us. Bye now.
Okay, so the next one on the list are beach balls.
Beach balls?
Beach balls.
Beach balls. What would you use beach balls for in your camper?
And Tina loves balls. Okay.
You're cutting that out, right?
This might go into the outtakes.
No, you better not.
Okay. So water doesn't come pouring out on your door side, if that's where your door... Okay.
So.
All right, the last item on our list. Go ahead. You want to say it? I know, because you finished my sentences.
I didn't mean to.
So the last thing on our